Hi and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, welcome to my channel. My name is Rainey. This channel used to be named Rainey Dewey's Art Spot, but I'm in the bit of a transition, not out of art, but I realize art has a different place in my life than I expected that it would when I started my channel. But anyway, this week's video, I wanted to continue on and discuss making big moves later in life. I'm 69 years old and I recently moved here to Vermont to be closer to one of my sons. And I wanted to discuss a little bit of that and how that decision finally came to fruition. So come along on the journey. If you're thinking of moving, I can tell you one thing about that. It will make your arms very strong. Anyway, come along, let's talk. I wanted to start back many years when I made a move to a little village in upstate New York. And at that time, I was thinking of moving to Vermont, but I was still working at the time. And to be perfectly honest, I was afraid. I was afraid to make a big move. And I didn't want to be inconvenienced in a sense that I'd have to find a new job and a new place to live. And it just, the daunting nature of a move like that stopped me. But deep down inside, I had this strong urge to live near one of my kids, and there would be a sadness that would surface from time to time. And so finally, many years went by, over six, and years went by, and I retired. And there seemed to be no reason to really stay where I was, with the exception of my sister, of course, which is huge. Sorry, Bet, and my friends. But this urge to be near one of my kids as I'm, growing older, it just became overwhelming. And then finally, the thing that pushed me over the edge is I lived in this beautiful old house, and the upkeep was becoming challenging. So I finally thought, I gotta go. I need to let it go. And I was looking for a small house in Vermont, but the housing market right now is high and lean. And so there was no place for me to go. And so I started looking for apartments. And I have two animals, so that became a bit of a challenge. And when I finally told Jonathan that I thought I should get an apartment, a solution immediately emerged. And his friend Matt graciously has allowed me to move into this lovely flat. He has a dog. You just saw him there, Lou. And Tucker and Lou get along really, really well. I'm grateful to be here. And so I let go of I gotta own a house. I gotta go from house to house. And I decided an apartment would be better for me at this moment in time. Since I've moved up here, I feel a weight's been lifted. I don't have the upkeep of a house to take into account for the time being. I don't know if this will be a permanent or temporary thing because the housing market hasn't changed and I have limited resources in order to reinvest. So what I'm doing right now is my hands are wide open to whatever God guides me to. For now, I'm spending a lot of time with Jonathan. There's one of his dogs, Newman, and the other little French bulldog is Jerry, and they are great. Tucker gets along great with them. We walk many days over at the golf course, and you can see the green mountains of Vermont surrounding. They're beautiful, and I hope I never tire of looking at them. Look at them with the afternoon sun. It's just spectacular. So I can tell you that it is an adjustment to moving into an apartment. I have my pets, and so now I need to clean up after them regularly, as I haven't done in the past with, Tucker when I had my own yard. It was a little more lax. Bob has made an adjustment in a sense, but he is on top of everything with less space to roam. So you saw that picture where he was on the top of the cabinets. Oh my goodness, that cat is on everything. And so I've created a little spot to paint. This is a continuation of that oil painting that I'm working on. Trying to teach myself how to handle oils, and it's fun so far. But as with any art thing that you tackle, that also comes with its own challenges. So if you're contemplating making a big move, I just want to say that anything that's worth doing will come with its own challenges and obstacles. The big obstacle is to try to figure out solutions. When it came time for me to move, I got a price to move my belongings from upstate New York to Vermont, and it was almost $6,000. So we did a workaround. We did a lot of the work ourselves. Jonathan rented a U-Haul. I rented another U-Haul. I have a lot of my things in storage. I purged a lot. I gave a lot of things away to people that I care about. No. There's Bob. No. This is a challenge. He loves to get around my painting setup when I'm doing it, and he's cute, but he's persistent. So he's a doll. Also, my pets they transitioned pretty well. I mean, they have to. They're not going anywhere. They're staying with me. So if I'm moving, they're moving. And they did do pretty well. Tucker is getting a lot more exercise. He's free to run on the golf course when we go. And then when I don't do that, I take him for a walk in my neighborhood that I'm trying to get to know. The moving away from my friends and my sister has been difficult. Now, I'm only a couple of hours away, so I can make regular trips to visit. So if you're moving further, you'll have to come up with other ways to stay connected. I would suggest writing a letter. I just wrote a letter this morning to someone who is a younger person that I know through my church, and she's a doll. So I'm going to start and really try to be a faithful pen pal if she is up to it. So there are obstacles, but I can tell you that my life is richer now that I've made this move. It's I don't have that deep sadness that used to emerge from time to time that would bring me to tears. And I don't have one more regret that I can say, oh, I wish I had lived near one of the kids. That has taken a weight off of my shoulders. So if you're contemplating a big move, know that you can do it. You have to do some planning, some thoughtful planning, but it can be done. I'm proof of that. Have a blessed day, and thank you for watching.